What it is, everybody. It's your boy Sammy One Thumb, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Tonight's reaction is going to be a little bit different. It's more of a. See if you guys. If you haven't seen the show yet, okay. If you have seen it, don't bust it for nobody else. I'm not going to bust it either. Because I watched the whole show. Crime Scene on Netflix. Talking about the Cecil Hotel and Elisa Lam. Alright, so here is the footage from the elevator with Elisa Lam, which I guarantee you, if you haven't seen the show or even know the story, but I bet you've seen this video. Alright, so with this reaction, it's going to be more of a crime scene solving investigation, okay? So I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Now, I had my assumptions, and I will give you my assumptions on what I thought could have happened during the process of watching the show. I will not give up the final results. If you want to see the final results, just go to Netflix and watch Crime Scene and watch I do believe it's a 4-part series. That's all it was, 4 parts or 5. It was 4, I think, that's all it was. But an hour long each, you know what I mean? It's captivating. Now, again, I've seen this video, and I've seen it 100 million times, you know, on creepy videos and so on. It always shows this video. And I always thought it was odd, just like everybody else. It's crazy, the community that came together when this happened in 2013. I had no clue. You know what I mean? I was busy with life, not, you know, whatever. But, so, watching the video, previous knowledge of anything, you think it's a creepy ghost sort of situation. You know what I mean? And then you also think maybe there's somebody torturing her, or she's on something. All right, so before I get into that, so let's just watch the video. And if you're new here and you've seen this ugly mug for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and like for more. This is kind of an oddball, but I just kind of want to do this with you guys, see what the people who have not seen the show and know nothing. We're going to work through this, okay? I want to hear what your opinion is on what you think maybe possibly could have happened. All right, so we'll watch the video, then I'll explain more. And there's no sound to this video. Okay, so there she is. There's Elisa Lam. Now look what she's doing. She's pushing all these buttons. She's kind of frantic, kind of like dazed. You know what I mean? Now she's curious. The door's not shutting. You know, the door's not shutting. She looks out. She peeks her head out, and there ain't nobody there. And now she's getting kind of weirded out. Now what's there? You know, what's there? A ghost? Is it a person? Is it, you know, what is there? See, she's peeking around the corner. Who's she looking at? What is she doing? Steps out. Hops. There's a little hop. It's like, this is so odd. What is up with this behavior? You're thinking drugs, you know, LSD, maybe been up for days on meth. I mean, who knows? She's doing this weird thing with her hands. See, it's still not shutting. Why is the elevator not shutting? That's what's so weird about this situation. Now she's frantic. She's freaking out. Door's not shutting. Almost like she's being chased or trying to get away. But yet, it stays open. Now look what she's doing with her hands. is she doing? It's creepy. And for those of you who've never seen this before, or maybe have seen it and think just creepy, hey, it is really creepy. All right, now, here in a moment, the door does shut. She's gone. That's it. She disappeared. And this is the last time they seen her. This is it. This is the final footage. This is the final everything, that her last moments alive is right here. Now the door shuts. Now, notice she pushed all those floors. Now the elevator's going to, I do believe this should be the full video. Door opens at the next floor she pushed. Door shuts. See, like normal, you know, that's normal time. So why did it stay open? What was wrong with the door? Door opens at the next floor. Door shuts. Normal elevator door. So now it's just going down. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. All right. So Elisa Lam walked off, wasn't found for 19 days. 19 days. Okay. They ended up finding her in the water towers up on top of the Cecil Hotel. Okay, the Cecil Hotel is located in LA, Los Angeles, California, right by a really bad, right in the middle of, I guess right by or in the middle of whatever, on the edge of a place called Skid Row. It's a city, I guess, and it's full of homeless people, drugs, and prostitution, just a bad place, okay? Now, Elisa Lam was from Canada, okay? She wanted to travel, she wanted to go and explore, and she was 21 years old, and so she thought, I'm gonna go to California, and that may help me feel better about my situation right now, okay? I guess she wrote a lot of vlogs on Tumblr, I guess. I've never been on Tumblr, but I guess she wrote a lot on there, like daily blogs, just writing little small things, little phrases and so on. So she goes to California, checks into, I guess, Stay on Main, which is the Cecil Motel or hotel, and she was there for 3 days, I do believe, and that was her last day, or 4 days, whatever. And that was her last day there. And again, that was the last known sighting of, Elisa Lam. So she goes into the elevator, as you've seen, frantic, pushing the buttons. Door won't shut, so she's weirded out even more now. Okay. Finally, she exits the elevator and disappears. Well, the big part of the first part of the investigation was, where is she? Where is she? They checked security footages. She never left. She never left the hotel. So, a person who was also on vacation from somewhere else ended up at the Cecil Motel as well, because the price was good and, well, it wasn't that great, and they actually hated to stay. And the water was turning brown. It was nasty looking. It tasted bad, they said. It was disgusting. And that's when the maintenance decided to go check up on the roof, the water tower. In the water tower, he found Elisa Lam's body. Now the mystery, even though now before all that the mystery was, where could she be? Then after she was found, the mystery became even more so, where is she? Or who did this? How did it happen? Foul play. All right, so why was the elevator door stuck open? I want you guys to timestamp this right now and tell me why you think the elevator was stuck open. Okay. Then how did she get into the water tower up on top of the roof? You know what I mean? How did she, and why did she go in? Why is she in there? Foul play. You know what I mean? There's got to be something. There's got to be somebody, something. You guys tell me what you guys think. What happened? How did she get up on the roof? You know what I mean? What was there at the elevator? Why? Okay, so during this show, I'm watching. Now, again, I just finished it. That's why I'm talking about it now. It's fresh in my mind. I got to talk about it. I was throwing out all kinds of same things as everybody else. You know, foul play and this and that maybe a little bit outlandish, whatever, you know, conspiracy type stuff, you know. I was thinking, this is my thought, okay? I'm not going to bust on it. You guys got to watch the show for yourself to find out the final verdict on what happened. But the whole show leads you to believe everything. I mean, so many different angles because, you know, it's a crazy story. There's a lot to it that I'm not going to get into. It's a lot. That's why it was 4 episodes, 4 hours long. It's that much stuff to go through. Interviews and people talking, and it's really good watch. Anyways, I thought there was more than one person, more than one perpetrator, you know, one person holding the door open to the elevator, freaking her out, whatever, following her, whatever. Gave her drugs, you know, force fed her like LSD or something to make her vulnerable, hallucinate, whatever. Okay. Now again, this video is on a lot of ghost videos, you know, creepy videos, because it's creepy what she's doing. But now, so I'm thinking she's on drugs. She's on LSD. She's on something. Okay. So that person's freaking her out, bothering her. She's probably seeing something else. Now there's multiple people. You know, this is what I'm thinking. That they led her to the window, to the fire escape, or to the stairs that go up and down the whole building, to the fire escape that goes up onto the roof. Now there's a person at the other flight of stairs stopping her from going down but making her go up. Okay, so she goes up, scared, frantic. Then there's obviously people up there on top of the roof, 1 or 2, whoever. Okay, they might have done something, raped, killed, whatever. Okay, and they dumped her body in the tank. Her clothes were off when she was found. She had no clothes on, but her clothes were at the bottom of the tank. So you tell me, why would her clothes be off on the bottom of the tank, and she's there floating on top of the tank naked? You know what I mean? It's a crazy situation. There's a lot to this story. A lot. You guys tell me, what do you guys think, okay, of this? Let's watch this one more time, okay? I'm going to bust on one thing about the elevator that I didn't even know either. I didn't catch it, didn't see it, nothing, until I watched the show. So I'm going to go ahead and bust on this one thing to kind of put you on your way, okay, to figuring it out. There she is, pushing the buttons. Now, she's on the 14th floor because if you notice, when she's in the elevator, she pushes the floor that she's on so it doesn't light up. It turns on and turns off. That's the very top floor. The 14th floor was as high as it goes, and that was the floor right below the roof. Now, she goes all the way down at the very bottom of that list, or that row of numbers, is a stop door button or stop elevator button, whatever. So it actually keeps the door open for 2 minutes. That's the only thing I'm busting on. That's it. So now put that in perspective, okay? So now she is frantic. She's still hiding. She's doing this weird. She's standing in the corner of the elevator. I mean, who just stands in the corner of the elevator by herself? I'm just saying. peek. See, that's weird. She's straight. She's tripping. She's tripping. Now look, now she's hiding in that corner where she can't be seen from a person walking by or looking in. Now that face, I mean, the camera's kind of crappy, so I couldn't tell. It almost looks like she's smiling or something, but I think it's just the choppiness of the video. Then she's trying to peek real slowly around. Why is this door not shutting? Step out. Does a little jump thing to kind of hurry up, like, I'm out here. Like she's scared. You know, she is scared, like a little kid. You know what I mean? Trying to jump out real quick because you're too scared to step out. You know. Now she's just standing there, like dazed. So again, I'm thinking drugs. I'm thinking LSD. I'm thinking something. Somebody gave her something. But what? And why? Timestamp this right now. What do you think? Drugs? I mean, ghosts? I mean, what do you think? Now here she goes again, pushing all the buttons again, all the way to the bottom. She pushes that stop button again. Just freaking out. Just wants to, come on, elevator, just go. See, look at her now with his hands. Like she's talking to somebody. She's feeling for something. She's seeing something. There's something there that she is seeing, and she's having a conversation with it. She's like moving her hands like she's talking, and now she's counting down. It's like, I guess 1, I'm gonna do this. 2, I'm gonna do that. Whatever. I mean, I know that look. You know what I mean? And then from here, she, disappears, steps off. That's it. Then 19 days later, found in the water tank. It's crazy. The show is crazy, but for right now, let's investigate from what we got, what we know. This is what they started with. This is what they had. This is what they knew. Nothing. I busted on the elevator stop button thing, okay, because that, I think, I don't know why I did that. That is an important part of this. So she pushed the elevator stop button. But what was she on? What kind of drugs? Why was she talking to herself? Where did she walk to before the roof? Did she go anywhere else? Was it the 14th floor? And also the timestamp, you'll notice on the bottom of the timestamp, it's been altered. And that's also one of the big conspiracies of this video. Is why was it altered? Okay. And they say that a lot of news medias and places like that will alter it so you don't know the exact time of something. But when this happened in 2013, YouTube, and I guess Tumblr, Facebook, whatever was out, blew up, and there was a bunch of people online trying to investigate and solve this mystery. And they dove in deep. Also, again, they actually has the YouTubers talking on the documentary or crime scene, whatever. And they dove in deep, just like I would have too, because this is intriguing. This is a crazy story with a lot of weird circumstances and a lot of weird coincidences. Really weird coincidences. Okay, like she went to a bookstore in LA, I guess purchased some books, and the address or the zip code that she gave pinpointed on Google Maps to a cemetery in Canada, or your British Columbia, Canada. It's crazy. There's a lot of weird coincidences, a lot of weird things that went on with this whole thing. So you guys, right now, tell me, just from seeing this video and knowing that she she wound up being found in the water tank 19 days later, what do you think? And also, the cops and the investigators searched the roof previous to that. They just didn't even think about checking the water tanks. They never thought about it. It just slipped their mind that they missed it. You know what I mean? So they searched the roof, found nothing. Now, there's a lot of conspiracy saying that they covered it up. Why did they wait so long to find her on purpose basically is what people are thinking. Is that what you think? 19 days in a water tank, found only by mere chance of somebody having some bad water. It was the maintenance person who found her. But the cops didn't find her, didn't even look in the tank. So did they do it on purpose? Did they not find her on purpose? Were they covering up something? There's also a point in right here that the elevator jumps. It goes from this to almost half shut. And the timestamp, people decoded that timestamp down below, and seeing that there's a 53-second jump. So there's 53 seconds that are gone and missing. Now with that 53 seconds gone and missing, they think, and I did too, that they were hiding the face of the killer. It may have been an employee at the Cecil Hotel, could have been a security guard, could have been a cop. Why was there a gap in the video? And why did they not find her on the roof when they searched the roof? Y'all tell me what y'all think. That's as far as I'm going to go. Because if I go any further, I'm going to accidentally bust on this case. And I don't want to bust on this case. I want y'all to talk in the comments. I want y'all to think about it. And again, for those of you who have seen the show, don't bust on it. You know what I'm saying? Let it be free for the people to think and decide. So now remember, elevator, stuck door. She pushed the stop button. I busted on that one thing. But beyond that, why was she talking to herself? What's going on? What's wrong with her? You know what I mean? And then to wander off, why did she wander off? What was she running from? What was she afraid of? Where was she trying to hide, and why was she trying to hide? Why did the cops not check the water towers right off the bat? You know what I mean? Why did they hide that? Or did they hide that? Y'all let me know. All right, you guys, man, I just had to talk about this. It's a crazy video. It's a crazy show. I should be sponsored right now by Netflix. I'm just saying, because I'm straight promoting this like crazy. Y'all need to go watch Crime Scene for real. And you'll understand why I'm talking this way. But wait, it's something. So y'all gotta check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bust on it. So for now, I want you to use your own imagination. You tell me what you think, just from this video alone and what I've told you. What do you think happened? How did she get up there? Why? Was foul play? No foul play? You let me know. And again, if you've already seen it and you already know the story, or if you've already followed the story back in the day and found out the truth, then silence. Let everybody else decide. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, man, I appreciate y'all for watching, though, for real. And until my next one,